Hello there! Once again, Santon from Anton Bay. And the last comic book video I did, I think, was me selling a bunch of comics in my living room. And, you know, I decided before those all get sold, I really should just pull myself out a set of Youngblood. Now, I'm not wild about Youngblood, but you don't always have the opportunity to get like a massive haul of a single issue of, something. So I thought I'd just pull one out. I'm like, before these get sold, before they get all broken up, why don't I get myself a nice pile of Youngblood? So it's not a full run or anything, but it's a healthy little pile. So I got Youngblood 0. I grabbed Youngblood number 1. I know this is not the Youngblood number 1. I do have those somewhere. I did grab 2 of these just because, that's a pretty cool cover. Now, a lot of people like to bag on these. I don't know, they're just like stuff you find in bargain bins all the time. But I thought, you know what, I don't have a full set, so why don't I grab it? I got issue 2. Oh, it looks like another issue 1 back there. So I don't need quite that many. Now, I noticed one thing Youngblood did a lot, other than look really Rob Liefeld hair. Like, his hair is what always gives it away for me. This looks like Cable in a different outfit. But one thing Youngblood did a lot is flip covers, which I don't know if I'm madly in love with, but it's kind of a cool idea. It also makes it hard if you're looking through the issues to find which one has the different cover. I can't believe I just dropped that. So yeah, flip covers, big deal for them. I actually did that and just grabbed 2. Extreme Destroyer Youngblood and Youngblood number 6. So I got 4 and 6. I don't think I have issue 5, or maybe I'm just not seeing it. I don't really have these in order. I just pulled out the ones that I have, just FYI. So is this a flip cover? No, but you do got a big full back ad there. Definitely Image House art style. But I like it. I didn't like it back in the day. I really didn't. Something about these books was completely unappealing to me back in the day. But when I look at modern comics now, I got to check and see if all of them are flip covers. But when I look at modern comics now, I kind of wish, gosh, why can't we have a little bit more crazy art like this? I know Liefeld wasn't great at drawing feet or hands, or feet or hands, but there is a charm to his art style, especially his early stuff. I think he got better with age, but his early stuff, I still think it has an amazing charm to it. I'm not mad at it. I think I liked the way he drawed Badrock. And this is, got number 8 on the back. Youngblood issue 9. You can see there's all sorts of Liefeld type problems going on here with scale, dimensions, body sculpt, spines, but it still has a charm to it. And if you just ignore those and just be like, okay, well, this isn't meant to portray an exact perfect human. There's a major problem going wrong with that boob there. I'm just gonna point that out. I did pull a couple of those because I did like that particular cover. But if you look past those and you're like, okay, well, this isn't meant to exactly portray, it's a comic. Let it be a comic. If you look at it through that lens, I really can't get too pissed at it. Not familiar with Blindside. Youngblood number 10, a different issue. A lot of these come in these really hefty, backboard bag things. They're almost like a backboard but the bag is so thick. There's Team Youngblood number 1, Team Youngblood number 2, Team Youngblood number 3, Team Youngblood number 4. Not a flip cover. For some reason I pulled 2 issues of that one as well. Some that I really like the covers, I did that. I just pulled a couple. There's still a mountain of Youngblood in that box to be sold. But yeah, I just wanted to grab myself a healthy set of Youngblood. Once again, there's a problem with that boob. There's a problem. It's wrong. Team Youngblood number 7. Oh, an ad for Black and White. It's actually a pretty cool book. Oh, so we got Team Youngblood number 8. Team Youngblood number 9. I noticed they do a lot of these wraparound covers too, but I like it. I'm not gonna get mad at it. And I mean, look at that. That is not a bad looking cover. That's actually pretty dang cool. I know you don't have to love Rob Liefeld or anything. And if you're looking at these going, these books sucked. I felt the same way. And I've read a few of them. Yeah, the writing is not that strong. They're cliche at times, but I would say their comics just looked like this for a little while, and I don't think comics look like this anymore. And I don't think they really looked like it before. So it's kind of its own little niche of the comic universe and time frame where, you know, when you look back through the lens of kind of nostalgia for a time period in comics, I think they're a little easier on the eyes than they used to be. This was a cover I really liked, as was this one. These Team Youngblood covers were, I think, exceptional. They're very busy. They're very messy. Here's Team Youngblood number 16. And it is still factory sealed in its plastic bag with a trading card. I mean, that's pretty cool. Another factory sealed one with a trading card. And keep in mind, these are from the new old stock that I bought from a comic book shop. I bought the inventory of a comic book store. So it's not like these issues cost me really much of anything. They were just like, when I was buying all the boxes, it was like, oh, hey, there's another box full of year 1 Image, and there's another box full of old Valiant stuff. And I wasn't crazy about it, and I didn't pay much for them. And I've gotten enough great stuff out of that collection that I don't really care that there were so many boxes of Image and Valiant. But there's some of it I just really wanted to pull, and these are definitely the ones I wanted to pull. And we're getting a little string of Shaft covers here. I don't know what's going on with these feet. I thought he doesn't know how to draw feet. He still doesn't, but these weird gigantic rocket boots, I do love them, so I can't be too mad at that. Team Youngblood number 20 and number 22 featuring Shadowhawk. I think that's who that, yeah, Shadowhawk. I got a cajillion issues of Shadowhawk. Nobody wants it, trust me. I'm gonna back up just a touch so I don't cut off the bottoms. Team Youngblood number 8. Another one factory sealed in the bag, as many of these are, with another card packed in. Extreme Destroyer part 1 of 9 prologue. We got, okay, this is one I showed off earlier in my duplicate sets. Youngblood Strike File number 1. Flip cover, first appearance of Glory. You know, I got like 10 of these, but I'm okay with having 10 of them. This is a bad cover, I guess. It's not that great as far as its execution, but still, I'm okay with it. Think time period, think nostalgia, look through that ruby colored lens at that. Youngblood strike file number 8. There's so much going on there, it's hard to even tell. I thought there was one guy on the cover. Turns out there's like 5, so it's a mess. And then there's strike file number 10 on there in the same bag. A lot of these were double bagged. I haven't separated them. I just pulled them out to keep them in the, to keep them in my collection as opposed to having them be sold. I've been usually getting like, 3 for $1 on these at garage sales or something. But there's only so many times people will buy them. Strike file number 3, flip cover. Strike file number 4, strangely enough, with an ad for Team Youngblood on the back, which is the full cover. And he's jumping. That's not Liefeld drawing feet. That's his knees. Just want to put that out there. I also got Youngblood something. I can't read what that is. I pulled strike file number 2 out of there because I just grabbed every one of them that I didn't already have and kind of put together a lot of them. Extremely Youngblood number 1. It's like kid versions of them, which I thought was pretty cute. Comes with a nice flip cover of them as children. Battle Zone is what that book must have been. So Youngblood Battle Zone number 2. Youngblood Year 1. All right, and here's one I've pulled out before. This is Youngblood number 2. I do have Youngblood number 1 somewhere. Youngblood number 2. Enter Shadowhawk. Let's not. But Youngblood number 2 is the first appearance of Prophet. It's a minor key. I mean, it's maybe like a $5 book. But, it's the first appearance of Prophet. What's wrong with that? Anyway, I just pulled out my Youngblood set. I didn't want to sell them all. I thought, you know what? Where I can basically just pull them out and keep them for free, why not do it? And that's what I got. And like I said, you look through this through the eyes of nostalgia, and you got to acknowledge that these comics, whether you love them or hate them, there was a brief period of time where this is what was out there, and now there really isn't anymore. And maybe that art cycle will come back around, but I kind of doubt it. I just don't see it happening anymore. But I do love what they were, and I can now in my older age respect them for what they were at the time. Even though I was never buying these off the shelf, I love having them now. So how's that for an endorsement? It's kind of a lack of endorsement, but we'll go with that. Anyway, that is my story. If you can get these for little or nothing, grab them. If nothing else, they will bring you back to a different time. Anyway, that's my story. Catch you guys later. Bye.